Hey, what's good guys? Today we're going to be learning how to do combos with Bael, alright? So this character has very unique combos. You're not going to be doing standard 4BB, sidestep 4BBB. Yeah, you have to learn special combo parts in order to do best damage with this character. And they might be a bit unorthodox and might be a little strange at the start, but once you spend maybe 10-15 minutes in training mode, just really grinding on these combos, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. Your friends will be all like, hey, who's this guy? Like, where did he come from? Because he's doing double the damage he used to do and all that. Maybe not double, but a lot more. So without further ado, let's get started learning these special techniques. Let's get it. The very first one is going to be the AC to BC link, right? So we're going to be linking AC directly into BC. This is not a cancel route. What you do is basically you poke him and then you can go straight into a combo from there, right? But the thing is, you have to get the timing down on when to do this. There's a slight pause after the stab. You can see that I wait for a little bit and then I go for it, right? So if you're too early, nothing's going to come out. If you're too late, you're going to whiff this move. So you need to really get the timing down on when it's the right time to do this. So my indication is sound, but even without sound I can still do this pretty well. You just have to pause for maybe half a second before going into this move, right? So you can't mash this either, in case you're wondering, because when you do, as you can see, I'm getting a double C input, which gives me the boost dash. So a lot of people, they want to do this, and this does pretty good damage, but you don't get a lot of, what's the word for it? Cut resistance. You're going straight, but pretty slowly, and also you do a lot less damage than if you do a full combo with the AC to BC link. So I really recommend that you spend some time learning how to do that special combo part. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be showing is the BC loop, right? So we're going to be looping BC into 8B using side steps repeatedly. And some of you might already know this technique, but what you might not know is that there's a right way and a wrong way to do this. And the damage difference is pretty significant. So I'm going to show you the wrong way of doing this technique first, and let's see how much damage we do. So I'm just going to go as far as I can until the guy goes into yellow lock. Okay, so we did about 250 damage there. Pretty decent. Let's see if we can get a little bit more damage by doing this combo the right way. So I'm just going to reset the character's HP so that we get a fair damage test, because I am a man of science. I need full concentration. Oh my god. Okay. So you can see we just did 318, which is almost 70 more damage. That's crazy, right? For doing almost exactly the same thing. So why is it so much more damage on the second run? The reason is very simple. Because this lightning hit, you see that? Where he goes into that shocked state? That adds a lot of damage proration. So you really don't want to see that. Right? The moment you see that, your follow-up combos are going to do a lot less damage. I think it's something like 20 damage or so each time you add that. So how do you avoid this? Basically, you want to cancel out before you even reach that hit, right? So a lot of people like to use it as a visual indicator. They're like, oh, he's stunned there. That makes it easy for me. But you're actually going to be doing a lot more damage if you never ever see that hit. And if you're worried about doing too few hits, like, oh, I'm not doing the optimal number of hits and all that, I can tell you, like, right now I'm just going to do a really sloppy job. Actually, his HP is super low, so I'm just going to kill him first. Let's try and get this guy dead. Okay, so I'm just going to do this combo as sloppily as I can, and let's see how much damage we do. I'm just going to be, like, super lazy. Still doing 304, right? So don't worry about it too much. It's better to do too few hits rather than too many. The damage difference is significant, so make sure you just go into combo, like what? Not training lab, there's no training right now at this open access stage, but when the game is fully out, there will be a training mode. But right now, you can open up a room and just practice by yourself like what I'm doing right now. Just practice this combo until you really get it down, because you're going to be doing a lot of it as long as you're playing this character. Okay, so now that we've learned these two techniques, we're going to apply them into some basic combos. Bael's main ways of getting his damage in is with his main sub as well as his AC, which is the special shooting. Dash into stab. There's no shooting there, but whatever. So I'm just going to show you some basic combos and almost optimal combos with these four tools. 4 main ways of getting damage in, which is basically main at close range, main at far, sub, and special shooting. And once you learn these 4 techniques, you'll be ready pretty much for online warrioring. And that's it. You know, those are the 4 main combos you're going to be using with Bael, but you know, there are other combos, like if you hit 2B for example, you can go straight into the same thing, right? So you might notice we're doing the same thing regardless of what move we're starting a combo with. We're going into the BC loop twice, finished with the BC on the 3rd time, just going straight. And that's pretty much optimal. And the reason why you want to use the BC loop is it gives you the best damage and also gives you a lot of cut resistance. So it's going to be very difficult for people to interrupt your combos. And even if you're using F burst, you know, you still want to do pretty much the same thing. You might be able to do a few extra hits. I just screwed up there. I'm talking. I mean, just give me, I mean, go easy on me, okay? So if you're in fighting burst, you can do a few more loops of this thing and you can do a lot more damage. But the general idea with fighting burst is you don't want to extend your combos too long unless you really want to kill the guy. You need a little extra damage because you want to be able to do short but damaging combos and get the best out of your F burst. Right, so that's pretty much all I want to teach you today with regards to Bael combos. Now that you've seen how these combos work, all you have to do is practice them. So get into training mode, run these combos a few billion times maybe, and you'll be a changed man. Right, thank you so much for watching this video. For information on how to actually hit off these combos, you know, how do you actually land your main, your sub, and your special shooting, go to ggeasy.space. We got a full guide on Bael on how to actually get in, how to do your damage, how to play this character. And of course we have guides on all the other mobile suits in the game as well. And be sure to check back on this channel for, you know, more videos coming real soon. Thanks.